Go live now to Charles Clifford, our reporter out on the scene. What do you see, Charles?
Well, right now I'm about a block from 5th and Mission. This is, as you mentioned, is right next to the San Francisco Chronicle building. Take a look behind me here. This is looking north along 5th towards Mission. We've got a line of police officers. San Francisco Police Department, the California Highway Patrol is here assisting as well. This protest is happening right in the middle of the intersection. It's probably 200 to 300 people. There's sort of some mixed messages in there. They appear to be mostly people who are pro-Palestine, who are upset about the conflict in Gaza right now and are calling on world leaders who are here in town to stop or to do something about it. And so they're blocking the intersection here. There's a lot of APEC attendees kind of passing through the area from like the market area over to the Moscone Center. A few of them have tried to pass through this crowd, have been pushed away and turned away, and they've had to walk several blocks around the intersection of 5th and Mission. I've also seen some of these protesters getting kind of aggressive with some members of the media as well. So they are pretty riled up, frankly. The police department here has surrounded this protest along Mission. They're also blocking 5th here, and they have said, the organizers, city leaders, the CHP, San Francisco Police Department have said that they will do their best to facilitate free speech, which is what they appear to be doing. They're letting these people have their say here. They're not interfering, but they are definitely in a position where they will step in if they feel that there is violence or vandalism happening. But as you mentioned, at the moment, it appears to be very peaceful. They are just talking. They're chanting, and they are just kind of staying here at the intersection. We don't know how long they're going to be here. We don't know if they're going to try to move somewhere else. I have talked to some business owners along Market in this area who are a little upset because they say they're not seeing the kind of foot traffic or business that they were maybe promised with this APEC conference, and they're concerned that a protest like this could further impact the number of people who are coming to their restaurants and their businesses and their stores. But we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. So we are going to stay here and keep an eye on this situation. Again, everything appears to be peaceful right now. There haven't been any arrests as far as we know. No one's been injured, but this is happening maybe 3 or 4 blocks away from the Moscone Center. And also a little, if we broaden out a little bit, this entire area of San Francisco right now is just busy with activity. There are blockades and police officers everywhere. A lot of them are in riot gear, just kind of keeping an eye on the situation. So if you're driving around, just stay away from this part of San Francisco, probably today, tomorrow. If you don't need to be down here, don't come down here.
Hey, Charles.
That's the very latest here in San Francisco. James, Daria.
Okay, but that was a question we had is, was that area where the protesters opened to traffic anyway? Because so much is all closed off anyway. Are they blocking a street that people should be able to drive in or not? It was already closed.
No, this street should be open. There should be traffic flowing on 5th. The blockades that we're talking about for the Moscone Center are a few blocks that way. So right now you have a lot of people who are maybe staying in hotels, other side of Market to the north of where I'm standing, who are trying to move through this area over to the Moscone Center. Right. They are being kind of rerouted around this protest in order to get to the conference. So it is having a bit of a disruption. They've closed down 5th here between, it looks like, Howard and Market. You can't drive through here, but traffic is being rerouted to the west where I'm standing. Off to the east, that's the Moscone Center, the Metreon. That whole area is on lockdown right now, and it's a very serious lockdown. They're not messing around. They've got blockades and police checks and car checks there, so you can't drive in that area at all. But the kind of where I'm standing right here is supposed to be open.
Well, and body language says a lot, and when the camera was zoomed in more towards those officers, it was reassuring to see that they were in a relaxed posture. Yes, they were wearing the riot gear, they had the zip ties ready and the batons at hand, but it looked like they were at least relaxed for the moment, which hopefully will be the case throughout the day. Are you seeing any other support personnel, or is it just those officers behind you there that are on standby?
So there is a significant police presence here, and we're going to kind of pan around here if we can and show you that behind where I'm standing here, you can see a long line of CHP motor patrol officers over there. They're on standby. We can't really see it from this angle, but behind me here, there's some San Francisco Sheriff's Department deputies in riot gear, but everyone is very calm. Everyone is, kind of hanging back, just letting this protest happen and trying not to interfere. And again, this protest is staying very much in that intersection at 5th and Mission, which is ideal, that they can, not try to go up and down Market or Mission and cause problems. They're just having their say and doing their thing sort of in the intersection there. And as you mentioned, the police officers pretty calm at the moment. They actually just had a bit of a shift change, and about half of them here came off and are taking a bit of a break right now because certainly it's going to be a long day. It could be a long week ahead for many of these officers. So they're just kind of hanging back and trying to let this play out peacefully. And hopefully that's how it will go, is that it will remain peaceful for the rest of the afternoon.
Right, absolutely. All right, thank you so much, Charles, for that.